Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to the alignment of the Grand Air Trine. Your legacy is here. This is a cosmic yes. Cannot stress that enough. This is exciting. And it happens to be on the 8-8 Lions Gate portal. Before we get started though, I just want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you. Truly, you are what makes this channel a success, and truly getting to hear from you, all the ways that you support this channel, your views, your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. Connecting with each and every one of you means the world and truly makes the difference. And I love you back. I cannot stress that enough. So, to get us started, like I say, welcome to the Grand Air Trine, Virgos. This is exciting. Action, innovation, transformation. Mars, Uranus, oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Mars, Uranus, and Pluto are all coming into alignment at 120 degrees, creating a perfect environment, a harmonious, thank you, harmonious flow. Wow, the cards are talking. Okay, focusing. But they're, okay, let's try that again. But either way, they are creating an alignment of 120 degrees, a perfect environment, a harmonious flow for ideas, plans, intentions to flourish. This is your cosmic yes. Like I was saying, this is all in time for Virgo's birthday season too. It's like baking a cake where every ingredient mixes effortlessly. Nothing goes wrong. Your nose, your intuition smell the exact moment when that cake needs to come out of the oven, and everything falls into place at the perfect time for Virgos during our birthday season. If you've got goosebumps like I do, by all means put a heart in the comments below, because this is incredible energy and it's aligning for us. So, a couple of things here that came out. Let's talk about this. This is gorgeous in a lot of ways. I mean, look at what came out in the center, and then look at the challenges of change. This is gorgeous transformation. Just saying. So, right away, coming into this with the 10 of Wands, you're going to be feeling this energy from Mars, right? Mars in our first house of Virgo, all of August, and even parts of, or all of August, know what I meant, all of July, and even parts of August here have really pushed you when it comes to fighting for yourself, fighting for your relationships, fighting for your long-term goals. Avoid burnout or exhaustion or overdoing it. That's where with Mars, check out the video if you haven't seen it, moving into Libra in our second house is coming in to truly balance the scales in our worth, in what we invest in, what we truly have that feeds us, and what we hold, like what we hold most dear. So this is where it's like you're truly looking at where your load has been overburdened, where you felt too much pressure, exhaustion, accepting less than what you deserve, working for pennies on the dollar, when truly what you're doing is moving mountains. This is nearing an end, and it all comes to an end with this cosmic yes, with this Grand Air Trine. With the 10 of Wands, it's like you're seeing the truth for what it is. More importantly, you're seeing your worth and recognizing that your value, you are your most valuable asset. Jupiter is also blessing you as well. Now remember, Jupiter is bunked up with Venus. Check out Venus's read if you haven't seen it. But she went and moved over into our 11th house, and she's staying with Jupiter here for pretty much all of the month of August. I can't remember the exact dates offhand, but into September. She's bunking up with Jupiter in our 11th house. That's hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term aspirations. This is Jupiter's blessing here. This is the heart's desire, meeting optimism, opportunities, blessings in so many good ways. And it's a transition. It's the pinnacle of your success that truly leads to beginnings, but also tribulation. And remember, manifestation truly happens through growth, through repetition. Don't know why I can't say that 10 times fast. But either way, it's igniting your sacral chakra. This is where it's like you are igniting your creative flow, especially with Mercury in our 12th house of spirituality too. This is actively seeking the things that you desire, learning to allow yourself to grieve for when things end, and that includes making room for what totally serves you as opposed to what's been not serving you during this time, what's been causing to take more from you and drain you. rather than lift you up and fill you. This is truly where your legacy is here in such a big way, and it's through this temperance, this truth as well, where you're attuning and basically bringing fusion to achieve harmony, both on the internal balance side through healing, like I say, releasing what no longer serves you in the way so that you can make room to usher in what truly does. And especially in August, we've got so many alignments coming in. This weekend too, spoiler alert, stay tuned. It is the great convergence weekend in so many good ways. But it's lifting you up in your creative flow through your art, through your craft, whatever you do that fills your soul and that your soul has called to you. What's called to you since you were born that comes innately natural for you. This is also connecting with your crown. So your 14 here reduces to a 5. That is new beginnings, and it's structurally linked to your foundation as well as unexpected energy of new beginnings, of change, of adaptability, of reworking things. That's where you're looking at what's no longer serving you, what's drained you, what's caused you to be overloaded or overburdened, and you're attuning to balance with your soul, with your soul's purpose, with the divine, igniting your divine potential within you. And that is truly what the Lionsgate portal is all about. It's your activation of your divine potential. This is where truly your eye for potential pays off in such a big way of new beginnings, lifting your conscious DNA activation. And if you haven't seen the video, by all means, check it out, because we're just getting started. But it's all happening today on 8/8. I've got goosebumps, I can't help it. But either way, so Mars in Libra in our second house, this is balancing the scales, going after and magnetizing with the law of attraction to what you deserve, what truly matters in the long term. He awakens us and matches our actions, our intents to our value. And particularly, like I say, it's an epiphany, an awakening in a way where you're looking at your value and you're determining where you invest your energy, where you invest your time, your finances. It's no longer a transactional concept. You're claiming what's fair in money, security, income, spending, savings, investments, recognizing, lifting your self-esteem, your self-worth, and like I said before, the true epiphany, the awakening, that we are our most valuable asset. We are our own brand when it comes to integrity. No one can take that away from you. I'll say that again. No one, nothing can take that away from you. Out of all things in life that can be taken, that can be stolen, that can be crushed, no one can choose to take your integrity. You can only give it away by choice. So remember that. That's what Mars in Libra is all about, especially in our second house. He's balancing the scales. He's ushering in fairness, your justice. And we've got Uranus. Now remember, Uranus, check out that video if you haven't seen it, but Uranus moved to Gemini. This hasn't happened like where he changed signs in 84 years. He happens to also be standing in our 10th house. This is our house of career, fame, honors, achievement, reputation. Gemini with Uranus is where it's all about the power of the mind, communication, ideas, dualities, adaptability with grace, getting in the flow, and understanding how we move is also what's most important for how we see our potential and also see the potential around us. And if that resonates, like I say, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because Uranus in Gemini, in our 10th house, this is revolutionizing energy. This is innovation. Uranus is shaking up old ways of thinking, old ways of how we express ourselves, providing breakthroughs when it comes to communication, particularly in our way of career, standing up and voicing what we once had silence us, standing up for ourselves, our rights, what our soul's calling is. This is also standing up and providing breakthroughs for how we use our technology, how we use our tools, how we utilize and process the information that we receive with discernment so that we can truly see and discern with our critical thinking, with our intuition, what's false and what's manipulative. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart, share your thoughts in the comments below, because we also have Pluto. With Uranus, though, this is where the Eight of Pentacles is so grounding with that Virgo energy. And two, it speaks a lot to the sun being in Leo in our 12th house, sitting right alongside with Mercury. This is VIP access to downloads, particularly when it comes to ancient wisdom, your soul's purpose, your soul's calling. In so many ways, like your psychic abilities, what your body, what you were made, like how you were made, your tech, the human technology. We are the most advanced technology out of all things, not AI, not GPT, I don't know why I can't say that, Chat GPT, there we go. But we, our heart-brain frequency alignment, our grounding and harmony with the earth, our sass, our science, art, and also our soul, right? We are the most advanced technology that we have out there. There's nothing that we can build, program, that isn't mirrored off of how we were created and how we actually work, how we function. This is where you're standing grounded, getting those downloads, utilizing the true tech, which is the new earth, not the new AI. And if that resonates, like I say, like, share, subscribe, because I'm just saying there's a big push between that distinction and also, two, separation. Are we dependent upon what we're told, or are we dependent upon choosing our technology, us, our value? This is where it's like your hard work is paying off. You're educating yourself. We're all being awakened in a very big way, especially with Pluto and Aquarius in our 6th house. This is also where you're concentrating your efforts. You're keeping your diligence focused, not in the way of overworking, but in the way that truly sees the long term, when it's your true calling with your talent, your art, your craft, perfecting what you were born and made to do, developing and growing, but building it in a way that builds your stability, your prosperity, your justice, your personal power and empowerment as well. This is the time where you will reap your rewards. Success is meant for you. Judgment is in your favor. Fortuity stands by you as well, especially with the planets aligning in such a crazy, awesome, grand air trine, cosmic, yes, legacy is here kind of way. This is your solar plexus being activated. And with the Lionsgate portal, it's all about your solar plexus. So I apologize so big, Mercury retrograde. I love you. I am just saying that. I'm a little frustrated. I've been trying to put together a Lionsgate portal meditation. It's an activation with affirmations. I had it all done. It finally went through after several fails. But then I went to go and proof it, and unfortunately I realized I had misspelled a word. You gotta love those little things when you're an artist. So I'm republishing it. Of course, it's taking forever, but it's not failing. So it's working. Stay tuned. I'll have it out by tonight, just in time for when the stars come out, so that you can do your meditations under the stars of Sirius and Orion. That way you can utilize it to call in your affirmations, your intentions, your manifestations. Because truly, this Lionsgate portal, it did not surprise me, and it just tickled me to death that the Strength card came out. But with the Lionsgate portal, this is connecting with your true Christ consciousness, your divine light. You've got Sirius, which is our spiritual sun, aligning with the sun in Leo, in our 12th house, aligning with Orion's belt. And remember, Sirius, she's aligned with Isis, our goddess of life, bringing life to the region, bringing life to you, your divine light. We also have Orion's belt, which is connected with Osiris, our god of the father of gods, really, but the god of rebirth, the god of resurrection. This is where you are being reborn in such a big way. Your dreams, your career, your transformation, your legacy is being born with this alignment, with this grand air trine alignment, but also just so happens to be on the Lionsgate portal. I cannot tell you how cool it is to see astrology in action. This is the day, and I've got goosebumps. I can't help it. And I'm in a heavy sweater. But either way, this is where the Strength card comes in, right? This is your leading, with your spiritual leadership, with compassion, with kindness. This is knowing that the universal language is love. And love transcends not only time or space, but it also transcends well above hate, diversity, how we separate ourselves. That collective Christ consciousness in such a big way. This is bringing harmony to your vision with courage, power, fortitude. I mean, that came out over here with the Temperance as well. Stability back to back with the eights. Solar plexus of knowing who you are, why you're here, what you're made to do. Leading with the soul's language, the universe's language of love and your heart chakra, your intuition. This is Leo's sun. All the downloads guiding you. You are not alone. The stars, the universe are cosmically supporting you in such big ways. And Virgos, during our birthday season, like I said, this is like a birthday cake being made where everything is effortless. Nothing goes wrong. All the cards come into play in perfect alignment at the perfect time. They fall into place just where they need to be for you, just where you need to be as well. This is gorgeous energy. And we've got Pluto, like I say, with Pluto being in Aquarius in our 6th house. I can't remember if I did a video on that or not. Check it out if I have. It's very insightful. But our 6th house of work, daily routines, lifestyle, this is our home. We're a sign of service as Virgos. We are the teachers and the healers of the zodiac. Pluto is helping us find, helping us channel our inner warrior in our 6th house and how we conduct our days, how we live, how we define our success, and how we choose, if we choose, where we choose, the who, what, why, where, all of it together, the life of our dreams. And in Aquarius, this is revolutionary, this is innovative, this is collective forward thinking and progress. Collective forward thinking and collective consciousness as well. And stay tuned because we also happen to have the full moon in Aquarius on the 9th right after this. I'm just sighing with all this energy because, oh my goodness, Mars, Uranus, Pluto, not only is it a perfect 120-degree triangle, Grand Air Trine, they're all sitting at a stage of 0 to 2 degrees of new beginnings on 8-8. You're a luck magnet right now for radical big breakthroughs, changing direction towards your legacy, your freedom, and it's all collaborative. It's all harmonious. It's easy flow, like making progress in your sleep. And for Virgos, it's all about our soul's purpose being encompassed, being redirected in our actual 3D career. There's no more working to achieve someone else's goals or someone else's mission. You're fulfilling yours. You're healing and learning your karmic soul contracts. You're empowered, walking in your purpose. And if you haven't seen it already, I can't stress enough. I put together a video on, it's a self-help video of knowledge, ancient knowledge, but it's the true knowledge of our soul's contract, the zodiac and astrology, and how they give you a blueprint, a compass, and a map, and how it all ties together with your free will. It's gorgeous. So it was a challenge for me to put together. I'm learning new skills, new tech. Thank you, Uranus. I'm just saying. But either way, it's quite insightful if you're looking at any type of struggles with breaking free of those south node aspects, going towards your cutting edge of your north node, learning about how Saturn is impacting you, what soul contracts you sign up for. If you've been finding that you've been asking, why is this happening to me? This will give you a new perspective with changing your outlook, changing your perspective, gaining empowerment, and instead asking the questions that are more empowered, like, what is this trying to teach me? What did my soul sign up for? What am I really truly trying to learn here? What is the universe showing me that I need to learn so that I can ascend, grow, elevate? That's what that video is all about. So check it out if you haven't seen it. It is quite empowering. Just might change your perspective. Just might change your life. No pressure. But either way, with this Grand Air Trine, we've got Mars activating a long-lasting minor triangle as well. They call it a Mini Grand Trine. And it involves Uranus, Neptune, which, check out that video if you haven't seen it, but Neptune in retrograde, along with the conjunction with Saturn, also in retrograde, in Aries, in our 8th house of transformation. Neptune is aligning us to our dream life. Saturn's helping us build structure, wealth, discipline towards those actions. This mini Grand Trine that Mars is also forming as well, this is involving Uranus in our 10th house in Gemini, right? Oh my goodness, our career, Neptune, dream life, Pluto, spiritual warrior, how we define success. This mini Grand Trine will also be with us. So this Grand Air Trine is most powerful and potent for the next 4 days. Spoiler alert, Mercury goes direct. We also have a full moon in there as well in Aquarius. Stay tuned. We also have a great conjunction weekend, a convergence weekend, and we'll get into that as well, so stay tuned. But this mini Grand Trine is part of that great convergence where the Grand Air Trine is most potent for like about 4 days-ish or so. The mini Grand Trine is going to be with us from now through May of 2029, the next 4 years. Along with it, this great convergence weekend, is a Kite configuration. It includes Saturn, Neptune in Aries in our 8th house of transformation. It's all setting us up for a great convergence of change. A lot of you could be changing jobs, changing careers, going viral, not just starting a small business, owning a franchise. This is huge alignments in such a big blessing way, and it's all for you. It's all coming together for you. This is truly, literally, blessings in action when it comes to watching it astrologically speaking. Now, the Five of Pentacles came out 50-50, so let's talk about this. 5 is all about change, first of all. Those are new cycles coming in, right? This is where it's like you're up for the challenge. You're headed towards that north node, your cutting edge, where you're meant to ascend, what you wanted to grow, how you wanted to grow in this life with your soul contract. On the upright with the Five of Pentacles, this is being challenged with your material or spiritual poverty, right? Feeling helpless, overburdened, going through hardships, desperation because of them, and especially with the aspects. Check out the weekly read because I don't want to go into too much that I've already done for repetition's sake, but there's a bit of an aspect where Saturn and Neptune have been challenging us with a square. So desperate people do desperate things. Remember that. Keep your faith during this time in knowing what you truly want, because Venus is asking you right now. Your heart's desire is bunking up in our 11th house with Jupiter. These are challenging aspects where they're truly challenging you as a test to say, okay, what is it that you truly want your destiny to look like? We'll help you get there. But these are the issues that we're enlightening, where you're most vulnerable. These are the things that we need to correct with Mercury being in retrograde. Vulnerability is our strength. Without looking at them, seeing them with this square aspect that's also happened this week as well, we would be turning a blind eye. And rather than them just being temporary hardships, they wouldn't build resilience. They wouldn't build wealth. They wouldn't build health and strength in our structure and foundation, and instead they would cause us to lose it, right? Because we're not addressing those vulnerabilities. And more importantly, it's like that leaky boat. Any piece of weakness, if we just let it continue to leak, it's only going to get worse. Same thing like a leaky toilet, right? This is where in the reverse, you're seeing with this Lionsgate portal, with our spiritual sun of Sirius. We're getting serious. I know I keep saying that. I'm such a nerd. But this is your link to your spiritual power. This is relief. This is where difficulty is eased. There's pathways being opened for you with this 8-8 portal, with this Grand Air Trine in such a big way. Things will get better. You're rebounding. You're recovering. This is where you're cutting your losses on what doesn't serve you, and you're seeing them. You're making room for the improvements that are needed, especially when it comes to entering this new cycle, especially when it comes to any blockages that you've encountered with your sacral chakra. And remember, your sacral chakra is not only just your creative flow, it also happens to be looking at the wounds of the past and turning them into wisdom, turning that pain into your power, transmutation at its finest work. That's what your sacral chakra is all about. And this Grand Air Trine, this 8-8 Lionsgate portal is instilling in you that new open door that you needed. It's showering you with blessings. as you shine in your self-expression with unlimited potential, as you connect to your Christ consciousness and realize that you are the creator when it comes to your life. Your thoughts bring about your world. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe if this resonates. Because that's truly, you guys are what get this message out to as many Virgos. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck. But it gets this message out to as many Virgos as possible so that we can all lift each other up and rise together. Because truly, we're going through this. We're being blessed together, right? We're not alone. We never really are, even when we feel that way. And on this channel, the Honey Sea Star family, oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck too. I have goosebumps and my ears are ringing. But on the Honey Sea Star, we are a family. We are here for you, lifting you, rising together, hand in hand. Cannot stress that enough. Now, with this kite, like I say, we've got Saturn involved. We've got Neptune involved. We've got Venus involved. We've got Jupiter involved. There is a lot happening. And like I was saying before, this is where some of you, especially with this Grand Trine, it's aligning through action, transformation, innovation when it comes to your legacy. The soul's matching in your soul's calling and your 3D career in this life, in so much more than a career. Your spiritual warrior, your fame, how you're seen, your reputation, your honors, your achievements, your self-worth, your value. You're showing up and showing out, living loud and proud. Oh my God. I just, I don't normally pull from the deck, bottom of the deck unless I'm called to it. That gave my ears such a ringing in such a beautiful way. If yours are too, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because this is the time where it's all aligning for Virgos in such a big way. Changing jobs, changing careers, going viral, creating a side hustle, starting a business, owning a franchise, not just a small one-shop kind of situation. You're thinking large, long-lasting, and you're in charge. This is the time, and like I say too, stay tuned for that full moon in Aquarius, because this is collective awakening in such a grand scale. I have goosebumps, I can't help it again. Sorry, but I'm not sorry, actually. But either way, this is where, with this Grand Trine, it's helping you truly look at all of the alignments, where your current workload is. So essentially, it's helping you create a focus on aligning everything so that when Mercury goes direct, when we have this full moon, when we have this great kite, when we have this Grand Trine, the Grand Mini Trine as well, it's all aligning in a convergence, in an astrological dance in a lot of ways for you, and a geometric, sacred symbol kind of geometry, in a way that really helps Virgos focus on career, reputation, creating a lifestyle that is not only both nurturing, it's productive with reinvention through working in your daily habits, daily routines, overall well-being, questioning the demands of your current workload, making sure that what you invest in, your time, your energy, your income, your prosperity, because remember, your value, you are the most valuable asset that each and every one of us has, right? And if that resonates, like I say, share your thoughts as well, because that truly is where the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Do you see what I am seeing here? So much money on the table. Your heart's desires, your true wishes, your dream job, your dream career, soul's calling, your hard work, arrival of good news. We'll get into each one, I promise. But look at this spread. Oh my bejeebers. To quote one of my favorite subscribers, amazeballs. That tickled me so much. I cannot help it. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. But, okay, so focusing. This is where you're looking at all of these aspects, where you invest, your income, your prosperity, and you're putting your heart's desires, pouring your heart's desires, aligning your energy to this Grand Trine, to the geometric dance of the astrology right now, into what's authentic and aligned with your who, your what, your where, your why, and breaking free from any old roles, any old expectations that are not. Expect career changes, new goals, recognition for unexpected achievements. Saturn and Neptune are here as well, offering support and guidance in partnerships, structures, discipline, building wealth, receiving your karmic justice. I have goosebumps, can't help it. And when it comes to aligning with your true dream life, your soul's purpose, your soul's calling. And Venus and Jupiter are filling your cup too with all your heart's desires. Luck, opportunity, blessing, abundance. So is the Lionsgate portal. So is the full moon. So is Mercury sitting in Soul's Temple in our 12th house of spirituality, going direct as well here this weekend. This is where your 10 of Cups is coming in such a big way. And stay tuned as well, spoiler alert. So this great convergence is opening a door for this next week, which just so happens to be the luckiest week for Virgos in all of August. So stay tuned. I'm so excited to do the astrology and the reading for you guys on this one. It gets better from here too. This is your 10 of Cups. This is fulfillment, joy, family, luck, love, success, stability, health, all coming in. Your rainbow, your wishes coming true. Attainment of happiness, 2 success cards back to back, manifestations coming true with this 8-8 portal alignment, the Grand Trine alignment. This is a cosmic yes. Your legacy is here. Pleasure is meant for you. You're not meant to suffer in order to learn pleasure, in order to experience pleasure. This is a human experience that we are all having, and it's your Ace of Pentacles. This is your new beginning, and it leads you straight to your prosperity, financial gain, opportunity, change, career opportunities, money. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Coins. Your hard work is paying off with the 8 of Coins. This is a new career, education, goals, mastery, expertise. You're shining and shining bright with your divine potential in such a way where if you had ever dimmed your light before to help make other people feel comfortable, sacrifice your wishes, your needs, your desires to lift others up for the sake of theirs, you're being honored for what's truly yours. Your karmic justice is here. Your new opportunity is here. There's good news coming in with this Grand Trine, with this 8-8 portal. Can't stress it enough. Check out the Lionsgate portal. Utilize the affirmation meditation once it finally gets posted. Sorry for the delay. This is where you're calling in your intentions, solidify them in the 3D when you manifest tonight under the stars, under the alignment. This is the arrival of good news on material things, both spiritual and material when it comes to the Lionsgate portal. This is success, well grounded in what you are and who you are, your what, why, where, how. All of this opens up for you. Your pathway is clear. Your path is seen and shown. New ventures, staying focused. This is the time as well, if you're seeing or feeling any type of spiritual attack, cleanse your energy. Can't stress it enough, and know that those distractions are not only short term, but there's a reason they're here, right? It's because you're on the right path. So see the signs for exactly as they are. So true story, I woke up this morning and I kind of felt the same way where I'm like, oh man, it's 8-8. What happened? So I woke up not only late, my batch overnight failed, so I had to rerun the affirmation meditation. One of my poor boys got sick. So of course that makes me worry as a mama, just saying. And it was just like, oh man, what's going on here? So the biggest thing was I cleared my energy. I regrounded myself, took a salt bath as well, just saying. Cleaned that energy inside and out, and I recognized it for exactly what it was. A temptation to redirect my energy in a negative way. And instead, I got to work. I'm doing this video. Even though I'm behind on videos, I know what I want to do. I've got them all coming for you, and we'll make them work together. But with our cosmic oracles, this is where truly any type of spiritual attack that you're seeing, it's a sign that shows you you're on the right path. It's time to take action. You're getting a cosmic yes. Negative energies are temporary. And you hold the control to clear them out. Just saying. But this is where with the cosmic oracles, this is where Spirit is also saying, I mean, I didn't even read this until now, but it's funny that I brought up my morning for you guys. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. That is exactly what I did this morning. Just saying, when I was tempted to be like, oh my goodness, the whole world is crushing and crying down, falling down. What's going on? It's the portal. It's supposed to be the beautifulest day ever. My legacy is here. What's happening? Focus on the good, what is going right. Clear your energy from anything that needs a reboot. Don't be afraid to ever reinvent yourself, and know that negativity is a choice, right? You hold that choice. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Because remember, when it comes to manifestation, feeling it real is part of the picture. Check out the manifestation short that I put together as well. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. And that's a big one. Focus on what truly feeds you. Focus on what you're being, what information you're receiving with this Grand Trine. Utilize your discernment with what's false, what's manipulative. Choose the life of your dreams, how you define success, how you innovate, how you collectively move forward in this 0 to 2 degrees of new beginnings at 120 degrees of perfection, along with the 8-8 portal, which is total 12-strand DNA activation of abundance, luck, the truth of your timeless soul. This is the time to lift your consciousness, and I can't help it, I've got goosebumps again. If you do too, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, like, share, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, before we go as well, didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. Let's get some spirit animal totems as well. So Spirit, what additional messages, what guidance can you grant us, gift us with? I don't want it to fall out there. Oh gosh. So what was peeking out is our freedom. Like I say, this is where you are building your legacy. Your legacy is here, and it has a lot to do with your freedom. And it's coming with ease. This is like breakthroughs in your sleep, making progress in your sleep. When it comes to this energy with this trine, your freedom is here. Your legacy is here. And it's because your heart is pure and your heart is free. There's a greater purpose that's calling you. You have unlimited reserves. This is also where your stamina, your strength, your perseverance is lifted up and aligned through action, innovation, transformation during this grand air trine. Follow the winds of change. Don't hold back. Accomplish your dreams because they're meant for you. You were made for them and they were made for you. That's your soul contract. Just saying. Now, before we go as well, too, for music, for those that do meditation improv with your music, can't stress it enough. It is so healing. What we pulled, I mean, look at this. The Temperance and the Strength card. Need I say more? I mean, this is gorgeous. This is your soul's calling with your heart chakra. Connected to the divine, living your life, your journey with the Fool's shoes, heart as light as a feather. Music-wise, what we pulled is a G sharp and an E. And then color therapy-wise, what we pulled is indigo. Could be talking to a lot of indigo star seeds. Actually, I know I am. And then 2, yellow, the vibrancy, the golden glow of the Lion's Gate portal and Soul's Temple. So try embracing these colors and these sounds, these frequencies, as you do your music meditation, your music improv. But either way, I am sending you guys so much love and light. I hope you have a wonderful grand air trine. I also hope you have a happy Lionsgate portal. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.